Welcome, Digital Sleuths. Today we are stepping away from the typical hacker stories to uncover a chilling reality where the lines between state-sponsored espionage and a cybercrime documentary completely vanish. Imagine a world where your private data and your secure devices are not just tools, but active weapons in a shadow war. It is midnight on a desolate road near Bint, Jbeil in southern Lebanon. A convoy moves in total silence. And inside one vehicle, a covert operative taps an encrypted device, sending what he thinks is a routine update. He is confident because his tech is top tier, but he is wrong. Very wrong. Hezbollah Counterintelligence, Unit 900, has not just tapped the line. They have used signal triangulation to pin his exact coordinates. Suddenly, headlights flare across the hillside and the trap is sprung. This is not just a spy story. It is a masterclass in the digital hunt. To understand how we got here and why your own digital security is at risk from these exact same tactics, we have to go back. To grasp the gravity of that moment in Bint Jbeil, we have to look at the aftermath of the 2006 Lebanon War. Israel and Hezbollah never found peace. They just moved the fight into the shadows. The front line shifted from tanks and soldiers to hidden cameras, intercepted signals, and ghost operatives. For Mossad, Hezbollah became a high-priority target because they were well-armed and backed by Iranian tech. For Hezbollah, Mossad was the phantom enemy using satellites to peer into their most private strongholds. This led to a state of total digital paranoia. In 2008, the assassination of Imad Mughniya in Damascus via a sophisticated car bomb changed the game forever. It proved that no one was truly off-grid. Hezbollah realized that surviving Mossad required more than just soldiers. It required elite counterintelligence. They started treating every electronic signal as a potential death sentence. They began photographing every unusual truck, logging every signal burst, and even recruiting shepherds as human sensors. It was not just spies watching spies anymore. It was an entire ecosystem of surveillance where every digital whisper could be fatal. This shadow war quickly bled into the digital realm. And this is where it hits home for you. Mossad cyber units began targeting Hezbollah financial channels to choke their operations. This is a core theme in any modern cybercrime documentary: the weaponization of the financial grid. But Hezbollah was not just playing defense. With Iranian support, they built robust firewalls and launched their own counter-hacks. We see these exact same patterns in major phishing attacks globally today. Think about the 2020 Twitter hack or the massive Equifax breach. The mechanics are identical. Find a vulnerability, exploit human trust, and then pivot through the entire network. In the shadows, Mossad tried to recruit Lebanese citizens traveling abroad by offering money or citizenship. Hezbollah responded with elaborate and patient sting operations. They would monitor a suspected informant for months, feeding them controlled leaks to see exactly where that info ended up. This mirrors the dark web scams we see today, like pig butchering. In those scams, criminals build months of trust before they strike. Whether it is a spy agency or a criminal syndicate, the goal is the same: social engineering. They do not just hack the machine. They hack the human mind. They use your emotions and your trust against you to bypass even the strongest security protocols. By the 2010 seconds, the border became a digital chessboard. Mossad planted listening devices in cars, homes, and even the fiber optic cables buried deep under Lebanese soil. Hezbollah would find these bugs and display them as trophies. But for every one they found, two more were already hidden elsewhere. This is the era of the 0 day. Mossad used malware to make Hezbollah phones behave strangely, manipulating GPS signals so a target thought they were in one place while they were actually being tracked to another. Imagine the danger of that. Hezbollah fought back by intercepting Israeli drone feeds. Imagine the technical skill required to tap into an encrypted military drone feed and watch what the pilot is watching in real time. This war of the clouds meant that whoever controlled the flow of information controlled the entire battlefield. We see this in internet mysteries all the time. Unexplained signal bursts or strange behavior in consumer electronics are often just the digital exhaust of a much larger conflict. When your phone acts up or your data disappears, it might not just be a glitch. It could be a sign of the same exploits used by units like 8000, 200, or 900. These tools of statecraft are often leaked or repurposed by cybercriminals for mass attacks. By 2020, the conflict exploded geographically. It was not just about the border anymore. Syria, Iraq, and even Latin America became proxy battlefields for this digital war. In Syria, Mossad used intelligence to strike weapons convoys with surgical precision. In Iraq, mysterious explosions at weapons depots showed the incredible reach of Israeli intelligence networks. And in Latin America, specifically the tri-border area of South America, Hezbollah established financial networks that Mossad worked tirelessly to dismantle. This is where financial fraud mechanics become a global security issue. Smuggling, money laundering, and digital currency manipulation are used to fund these secret operations. For the civilians caught in the middle, life is a constant scan for threats. Farmers plow fields under the hum of drones, while shopkeepers wonder if their customers are actually spies. Trust has been completely eroded by this digital war. The line between spycraft and warfare has blurred, turning ordinary life into a part of the global battlefield. The Bint Jbeil interception was just one scene in this endless war. But what can we as civilians of the internet learn from these ghosts? If global intelligence agencies struggle to stay secure, your personal data is definitely a target. Here is how you fight back. First, you must understand the kill chain. Most attacks start with a phishing link. So if an email creates a sense of extreme urgency or fear, it is likely an exploit. Second, remember that hardware is the new software. In 2024 and 2025, we saw the pager attacks, which were supply chain sabotages, where devices were compromised before they even reached the user. Always buy your tech from verified and direct sources. Third, you need signal isolation. Use encrypted apps like Signal. But remember, if the operating system itself is compromised, no app can save you. Keep your operating system updated to patch those dangerous zero-day vulnerabilities. Fourth, you must use multi-factor authentication, specifically physical security keys like a YubiKey. SMS-based codes are easily intercepted by the types of signal triangulation we saw in Bint Jbeil. Finally, minimize your digital footprint. Spies look for patterns of life, and cybercriminals do the exact same thing. Limit what you share about your daily routines on social media. The shadow war between Mossad and Hezbollah is a reminder that in the 21st century, silence is a luxury and data is a liability. The loudest noise in espionage is the one that has not happened yet. The silent hack that waits for the perfect moment to strike. I am the Digital Sleuth. If you want to keep diving into these declassified files and digital mysteries, make sure you are subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you do not miss the next deep dive into the digital underworld. Stay safe, stay encrypted, and keep your eyes on the shadows. This is the Digital Sleuth, signing off.